Yo, hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Huntress, issues number 5 of 6. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, basically what's been going on in Huntress thus far is Huntress has been tracking down a slavery ring that is run by a father-son duo. Now, this issue in particular is Huntress going after the father and taking out his part of the slavery ring. And Huntress is willing to go to any extreme to do so. And I mean any extreme. See, the thing is, out of the Batman family, usually they all play by the same rules. But there are a few that don't. In particular, worth mentioning is Azrael, Red Hood, and Huntress. They'll do whatever needs to get done to get the job done. And they're willing to go to any extreme to do so. And we get to see Huntress actually do that here. But the question is will she go to too far of an extreme to get the job done? Will she actually go so far to hurt the ones that she cares about? Well, you're just going to have to read and see. So let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. A lot of action in this. A lot of good action. Great fight scenes show up in this. The dialogue was a lot more interesting this issue around. I mean, nothing against the writers or anything, but the dialogue was a little boring and a little too heavy in the previous issues. Too much internal dialogue. Here it was a little bit easier to consume, a little bit easier to read. So that's good. Really good ending. Really good ending. This isn't the last issue, but this ending left you kind of going, wow. So really good ending. And the art is good too. I love the art in this. Bad. I still feel as though this comic is really a comic that should have been done differently. It's like we've had this kind of story done before, whether it's with Huntress or whether it was in Birds of Prey, or I mean, comics tend to do stories over and over again, but this story feels like it's just the same thing we've seen with Huntress before. I would have liked something a little different, and I'm not harping on the story of it being bad, I'm just harping on it for being repetitive. So I still feel as though there's a lack of interest on the reader's part, at least for me. For all I know, you guys could be digging this, and that's perfectly fine to suit their own. But for me, I'm not feeling the overall story. And the next thing is that, with the exception of one person in this, the Lion, very few people actually give Huntress a challenge. I want to see Huntress actually be pushed to the limits because she's a character that can. So that's definitely something that needs to be worked on. Whether or not you should get it, this is a much better issue than we've been getting from the previous issues. And I will give this maybe a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Now, teetering on a 4 out of 5 stars. It was a good issue. It was enjoyable. It's just I wish the story was a little bit more interesting. The secondary characters aren't really that interesting either. But, yes, Huntress. It was actually really good this week, so pick it up. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.